Welcome to Buzz Around the Globe. They came because they were starving. They came to get food from the 8 trucks entering Gaza. But instead, they were shot at and then run over by those very 8 trucks. Desperate for food, thousands of Palestinians in Gaza City flocked to an aid distribution point early on Thursday, only to be met with lethal chaos, including live fire by Israeli troops, as is clearly seen in this drone video footage released by Israeli forces. Although Israel clearly denies its responsibility in the death of hungry and innocent civilians, they do admit to fighting during the incident.
As these vital humanitarian supplies were making their way towards Gazans in need, thousands of Gazans dispensed upon the trucks. Some began violently pushing and even trampling other Gazans to death, looting the humanitarian supplies. The unfortunate incident resulted in dozens of Gazans killed and injured. As you can see in this video, the tanks that were there to secure the convoy sees the Gazans being trampled and cautiously tries to disperse the mob with a few warning shots. No IDF strike was conducted towards the aid convoy. I want to repeat that. No IDF strike was conducted towards the aid convoy. On the contrary, the IDF was there conducting a humanitarian operation to secure the humanitarian corridor and allow the aid convoy to reach its designated distribution point so that the humanitarian aid could reach Gazan civilians in the north that are in need.
While Israel may not have conducted an IDF strike, there are claims from Palestinian authorities that most of the dead have bullets in them. The health ministry in Hamas-run Gaza said 104 people were killed and more than 750 wounded. One Israeli source told AFP, speaking on condition of anonymity, that the crowd approached the forces in a manner that posed a threat to the troops, who responded to the threat with live fire.
كنت على شارع الرشيد نمنا طول الليل من الساعة 7 عشان نوفر لأولادنا لقمة العيش. هذول كذابين بيقولوا جبنا المساعدات خلطوها بدمنا.
أولاد أخوي طلعوا جيبوا طحين لو طقطقوا عليهم وإحنا بحصار ارحمونا يا ناس. إحنا عباب شهر رمضان الفضيل الناس تطلع لنا رحمة كويسة رحمة إنسانية.
US also is claiming to be weighing on both the accounts before saying anything. But this tacit support for Israel's actions comes at the heel of its own admission by Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin that over 25,000 women and children have been killed by Israel in Gaza since October 7th.
Mr. Secretary, about how many Palestinian women and children have been killed by Israel since October 7th?
It's over 25,000.
One of the biggest casualties of this incident is going to be the anticipated ceasefire deal that was expected to be agreed upon by the holy month of Ramzan. But now it doesn't seem likely. US President Joe Biden said a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas in Gaza was now unlikely to happen by Monday, which was the timeline that he had predicted earlier this week. Asked by reporters on Thursday whether he expected that to happen or not, Biden said that he had been speaking to regional leaders about a ceasefire. But now the Monday deadline seems unlikely.
Hope springs eternal. I was on the telephone with the people in the region. I'm still, probably not by Monday, but I'm hopeful.
The UN estimates that 2.2 million people, the vast majority of Gaza's population, are threatened with famine, particularly in the north where destruction, fighting, and looting make the delivery of food almost impossible. According to the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA, just over 2,308 trucks have entered the Gaza Strip in February, down by around 50% compared to January. And after this incident, the hope for a Ramzan ceasefire, which would have aided the delivery of food and other supplies, has also disappeared, making their immediate future even more bleak. Do tell us what you think about this video in the comment section. And for more news updates, subscribe to India Today.